see... What? I know, Alexis, I know.
Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the last episode of NBA 2K TV in 2021 and the first in 2022. I know many of you have received the game for the holidays and are just jumping in, so for you, welcome to 2K22, and let's start off with some tips that will get your shooting stats up. Here's Mike Wang.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. And today, let's talk about what's new with shooting in NBA 2K22. The basics of shooting haven't changed. You can still shoot jumpers, layups, and dunks by simply holding the shot button or pro stick. But this year, getting quality looks and taking high IQ shots plays a much bigger role in your success from deep. When starting a jumper, you'll see the new shot meter fill up. The box inside the meter is the make window. You have to release the shot button or pro stick when the meter is inside that box to have a chance at making the shot. The closer you get to the ideal release point, indicated by the small hash mark in the center of the window, the greater your chances of successfully knocking down the shot. The make window will dynamically expand or shrink depending on your player's ratings, badges, energy level, and defensive coverage. Taking open shots with high-rated players will be much easier to hit. And once you've put in the reps and know your release well, try turning the shot meter off in the controller settings. If you can still time your shots properly with the meter off, you'll get a nice boost to your shooting percentages.
Another three!
Now, if you're more of a finisher in the paint, to attempt a layup, press and hold the shot button or move and hold the pro stick in any direction while driving to the basket in close or mid-range. For a dunk, do the same thing, but keep the sprint trigger held when you attempt the shot. If your player's ratings are high enough and you have an open lane, your player will attempt a dunk. For new-gen players, this year you can force an aggressive dunk attempt by holding the pro stick down while driving and holding sprint. You'll see a new dunk meter on screen. Release the pro stick when the fill bar reaches the make window for the best chance at finishing off the dunk. For slashers, this is the best way to catch bodies and get those highlight reel contact dunks. Good luck, and thanks for joining me for another installment of Expert Tips. I'll see you next time.
The two different $250,000 tournaments are underway in my team.
Each season, get to the Emerald tier in Unlimited so you can compete on either last gen or current gen.
Then compete for 4 hours on game days to maximize your score and qualify for the big tournament in March.
The next game day is Saturday, January 8th, so there's really no time to waste. Get out there, build your best lineup, and see if you can qualify for the big tournament.
Every season, Team 2K TV hits the virtual courts to take on you, the community for Team 2K TV versus the world. This season, we decided to mix it up and send our resident My Team correspondent, Brian, to the Wolves for a one-on-one against a My Team community member. Take a look. It is time for another 2K TV versus the world. Now, first, I need to introduce who we have with us today. First, we have representing Team 2K TV today and our My Team correspondent, Brian Benefitemi.
Thanks for the warm introduction, Alexis. It's kind of hard to be out here by myself without Rodney, Danny, and John on my team today, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
Awesome. And we have My Team producer, John Smith, in the building.
Thanks, Alexis. Looking forward to seeing how Brian can do against our community member.
Speaking of community member, we have a very special guest from the My Team community. Welcome, the professor, to this challenge, and thank you so much for accepting the challenge.
Thanks so much, Alexis. It's a pleasure to be on, and I'm excited to go against Brian today. We'll see what happens. It's going to be fun.
Just so excited to have someone who's so knowledgeable from the MyTeam community to be on 2K TV. Can you share with everyone what you do in the community?
Yes, absolutely. So one thing about me is I love grinding level 40. I've gotten Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett on both my consoles, and I show people how to grind XP more efficiently And I love playing offline, triple threat domination, and obviously dipping my toes into clutch time as well. I have Dame Lillard, and it's definitely been Dame time, so that's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Hopefully we see some Dame time today. Is there anything that you'd want to say or ask or give feedback on in my team so far this year?
Absolutely. I would like to say how neat it is to have clutch time in the game. It has reinvigorated Season 3. It has breathed new life into the game mode as a whole, and it's a whole lot of fun. Like I said, I have Dame. I'm 61-19 overall right now, and somehow I've managed to hit 5 4-pointers. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's better than nothing. So it's been a whole lot of fun playing clutch time, and it's a race against the clock. You got to figure it out quickly, and that's what I love most about the mode.
Brian heard you mention your record and is shaking in his boots right now because I don't think the Team 2K TV versus the world record is that good.
Well, it's a winning record versus a winning record, Alexis. That's the way I see it. So in that sense, it's a fair matchup.
Yeah, but you don't have me to bail you out with those corner threes anymore, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm hoping your handicap is able to, level the playing field a little bit.
I know you guys have some of the best cards loaded. John, you need to give us the rundown on the rules because we need to get into some gameplay here.
Well, Professor mentioned it, and he loves going into triple threat first. And this year in triple threat, one of the first things you earn is a free agent card. So one of your players for this triple threat game has to be a free agent card. The second card, there are so many powerful cards in the game, and a lot of them are reward cards. So the second card you have to use in this triple threat game is a reward card.
Okay.
I like that.
And the third card, there's, again, just so many different players that play in so many different ways in my team. Free choice. Pick any card you want.
I'll say my lineup. I'm fully comfortable saying it.
Okay.
So you said free agent first. I'll go with Giannis. And then when you said rewards, my mind immediately went to Carmelo. And I will actually use another rewards card for free choice. I'm going to go ahead and show off Michael Redd a little bit.
No, I like that you said you're using the free agent Giannis card because that's actually the level 8 reward in my career right now.
That's great. It's been a lot of fun to incorporate different My Team rewards in my team that you get from playing my career. And that's been a nice change this year as well.
My free agent card, I'm going to have to copy the Professor and roll out my free agent Giannis. My reward card, I'm going to go with a card I have not gotten too many reps with, but I'm going to go the Pink Diamond Chris Mullin. And then my third card, I'm going to go with the card that I've been having the most fun with as of late, the maxed out 91 Amethyst Alex Caruso. I'm looking to get some steals, dunks, and everything in between from that card.
All right, we've got our lineups, and I think we are ready to roll. It's Brian, aka Team 2K TV today, versus Professor. I think I'm gonna say I know the outcome, but we're gonna have hope going into this game. Let's get it rolling.
I love the logo.
Come on, Caruso, thank you.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
I needed that. Molly, I need some help. Oh, good D.
Good block.
Get in. Let's go.
Good shot.
Hang time. Nope. Oh, that's a bad shot. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'll take it. I will take that.
As we say in the community, most blessed right there.
Oh, what a move. Nice take.
It's a good game.
Oh, no. Someone's got to put something up.
You're lucky this isn't clutch time.
Let's go, Caruso. Caruso all day. Oh, get out.
Block.
Run, Caruso. No. Molly. Oh, no. That's why I should have only shot with Caruso. I tried to go elsewhere, and I get punished. No, see, Molly.
What?
I know, Alexis, I know.
To see this.
It's a 4-point swing right there.
No, that was just a chuck. I tried to do the Brian special.
I get bucks like Michael Redd. Heard what I said?
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, Caruso. Oh, no.
I'm most blessed for getting Michael Redd twice.
I'm sorry that my prediction will come to fruition.
Hey, Alexis, it's not over yet.
we go, Caruso.
Oh, we've got the optimist over here.
No, that's
Fucking
over.
man,
Go.
Fucking man, yeah, that's me. Good game, Brian.
Good game. I think it was like 8-7, my lead, and then you just blitzed me. I went away from Caruso, and everything started to fall apart.
Well, it looks like the game is over, and we were handed the L by the professor. Brian, thanks for representing Team 2KT. Professor, thanks for representing the My Team community. This was a very fun game. John, we got to get you back in the rotation with those corner threes, and we are looking forward to more of your content, Professor.
Well, I'm all over the place. I love making content on Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and obviously I stream on Twitch as well. So you can go ahead and find me on all those platforms. And it's just a pleasure being in the My Team community. And thanks again for having me.
The professor schooling the student on 2KTV versus the world, 4-4. We will wait till next time. We'll try to get that dub and go 5-4. But until then, enjoy this win.
I shall. Go My Team community.
DC family, it's game time! I'm Mark Fratto. I'm the announcer for your Washington Wizards. You're going to hear me call Wizards games on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'3", number 3, Bradley Beal. So as the PA announcer, it's all about the crowd. There's no substitute for an absolute live, loud, raucous crowd. Wizards fans are passionate. What sets them apart, I think, from the rest of the league is they're really intelligent. They have a really good feel for the game. Time, score, momentum. They read the game really well. And I think that's what makes DC a little bit different than some of the other towns and maybe some of their other fan bases. Rui Hachimura! Well, the thing that I love about basketball, and particularly announcing NBA games, is the pace, right? Our pace is intense. We're up and down the floor the entire game. It kind of is like when I'm announcing a big championship fight. Just the way that the intensity builds throughout the evening when you're waiting for that big knockout punch to come. And eventually, it does. DC family, it's go time! Bradley Beal is one of the top scorers in the entire league. I actually got comfortable in DC, and I knew that I was kind of catching on a little bit with the fans when they would echo the DC3 call. DC3, Bradley Beal. When we get big games and Bradley Beal makes a 3, the fans that ring the court are joining me in making that call. And that's a really cool feeling for me, and hopefully it's a great feeling for them. Basketball fans, welcome to our nation's capital. I think this is a great thing that NBA 2K is doing by bringing all the arena voices in. It just adds that next level of authenticity. You're going to hear all the little nuances from around the league. And when you're playing in Washington, you're going to hear the DC3, you're going to hear my 2 minutes. You're going to feel like you're at a real game while you're playing. Hopefully it makes you love the Wizards more. Hopefully it makes you love playing the game more. The final result from our nation's capital. Wizards win!
Happy New Year, 2KTV fans. This is Matt Pittman, PA voice of the Golden State Warriors. I'm ringing in the new year by calling your top plays of the week. Today, you'll select your final contender for the 100,000 VC vote next week. First submission is from the Metro Bloomin'. Game is on the line. What would you do? How about you bring it all the way across the court, then fake the solo drive, then you're going to go to the corner. Fadeaway 3 is good, high risk, high reward. Over now to my team with MF Doombot TV and it's Jalen Green going to work in an ISO, then rising up to a powerful slam. And hey, tack a chance for one more onto that one. Up next, I'm from the O in my career. Check this out. When you can do that, block shots, get your own rebound, and go coast to coast. With the power slam like that, you're going to be a star in Golden State. Or just, sink a whole bunch of three-pointers. Either way, you're good. And we close out back in the rec with It's Burving. And from this point forward, all defenders are forewarned. The rim area is not safe and not advised for defenders to hang out, let alone challenge a dunk. Nah, get out of here. I mean, don't say we didn't warn you, right? Vote now for your top play of the week. And remember that you can be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, everyone. It's been a blast. I'll see you inside your next Warriors game on NBA 2K22.
I hope 2022 is off to a great start, and remember, you can always find more 2KTV on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. Hit that follow button right now, and then check back here every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time for a brand new episode. Until then, enjoy the game. Bye.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And what a performance of Oh, Canada by Linda Lynn. And we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Mitchell Robinson.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the New York starting five, Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Barrett is out there with Conley, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for the Raptors, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Mitchell is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
Now here's VanVleet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. New York with the ball. Last time they met in New York.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here is Conley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
Barrett against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Pass to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Right side, good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Randall. Right side against Robinson. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Siakam misses. So for New York, their last game will win against the Pacers. Beyond the arc. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Randall.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength. A sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Toronto with the ball. Siakam for three. Conley grabs the miss. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And here is Van Vliet. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Now, here's Siakam. 5 on the clock. Here's the drive. Randall with some nice D. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now, here's Siakam. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Now here's Leonard. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And there's the drive. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he makes the first.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
It's time for T-shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. And you look at Chris, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Mitchell Robinson.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Whiteside, a screen on Barrett. Van Vliet with the bucket.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. And Whiteside sends it back. Now Mitchell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Van Vliet against Barrett. Whiteside, a screen on Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Randall with the block.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends.
Outside Leonard. Back to Conley. He can't hit that time. Good D by Mitchell. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby has the open look. It's good. This game is all even.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Here's Randall. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Conley feeling it out. Passes it to Leonard. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Siakam. And the pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Robbins checked in for Toronto. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York, here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Raptors. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And right now for the Knicks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Now here's Randall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Conley's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Conley against Mitchell. Randall with a screen for Conley. Randall right side. Stolen by Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Leonard kicks to Conley. Pass to Robinson. Pass to Leonard. Robinson a screen on Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Toronto.
For three, Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Robinson. Takes it out to Leonard. Randall a screen on Siakam. Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Raptors.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes it to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Leonard. Outside for Randall. And they'll get another chance. In the corner, Barrett with it. Feeds it to Randall. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. Randall's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Anytime you can get Randall moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teaser time. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Look who's coming on the board. Come on and get down for your North Side Crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for OG Anunoby. Bryn Forbes comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Chris, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Howard's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And quickly in for Mike Conley. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
First free throw is good.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And here's Chris. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Barrett the pass to Howard. Hands it from downtown.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Siakam. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Toppin sets a screen for Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Siakam inside. Working on Chris. And he gets it back. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one. And, Steve, we saw Chris fighting some injuries, but he has shown he has grown as a player.
His decision-making, Kevin, has improved. He's always had the tools to succeed. It took him some time to figure out his spot in the NBA.
And the shot is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
It's tipped. Now, here's Howard. Nwaba defending. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Here's Forbes, and he drives in. Toppin pulls it in.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And stolen by Siakam. Flynn with it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Hassan Whiteside on top. Chris Boucher 4th.
I mean, those two have been playing some special low-post defense, and a lot of the shots I've seen them sliding away aren't easy to get to.
Now, here's Barrett. 55 seconds left to play here in the first, and he makes good on the layup. Barrett's got 7.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Now here's Flynn. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. The dish to Forbes. And the Raptors miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Drops in the tray.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Quickly against Flynn. They set the pick. There's the pass to Siakam. Over Chris. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And there's Chris. And it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And the Raptors with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by Howard.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
To the inside. Toppin. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 2. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And so here is New York after Toronto at the three-pointer. And it's Leonard missing. Mitchell against Quickly. 13 feet away. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 5 now. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Mitchell Robinson. Mike Conley.
There's the steal. Now, here's Nwaba. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side inside to the left side wing. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Right side trying to break free, and it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Quickly kicks to Toppin. Anunoby against Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now Whiteside, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Whiteside a screen on quickly, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Knicks trail by 3. Now Conley. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Randle a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Randle. Leonard on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Van Vliet. And Toronto turns it over again. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll take on John Wall and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Chicago, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
T-shirt time! All right, you'll be coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The Knicks 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
On the wing, Mitchell. Van Vliet against quickly. Van Vliet passes to Mitchell. And Nwaba has it in the corner. And they recover it. Here's Whiteside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Randle against Anunoby. Here's quickly. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Toronto trailing. And here is Mitchell. 5 points in the game. That one falls. Conley with it. Outside Leonard. Back to Conley. Outside Leonard. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Van Vliet looking around. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 4, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Now here's Leonard. Nwaba defending. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count that one from Van Vliet. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Robinson. Pass to Leonard. Robinson sets a screen for Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Over quickly. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing quickly. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Conley. Leonard with the steal. Outside Conley. Randall a screen on Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at Mike Conley's game. Just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
No good on the free throw.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Whiteside. Chris Boucher comes in for David Nwaba. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 8. Boucher with a screen on Conley. With the drive. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Anunoby's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Randall a screen on Flynn. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
Siakam outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And the Knicks making a change here. Chris is checked in.
Chris.
And the Raptors with the ball. Anunoby kicks to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Siakam. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Flynn against Conley. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Flynn against Conley. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Conley gets the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Boucher with a screen on Barrett. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first. The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Here's Flynn, and it's blocked. Conley against Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Conley for 3. A shot off that time. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Boucher with a screen on Conley. Here he goes. Oh, that's blocked. Flynn dishes to Forbes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight.
From the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Flynn. Good on the second free throw.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And he nails the third.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Barrett the pass to Toppin. Boucher sends it back. And here's Forbes from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Forbes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Dial it up. This is a play you can keep running for Forbes until the defense adjusts.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Boucher sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Chris finds Howard. Back to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Flynn the pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Chris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Toppin sets a screen for Conley. No good on the three. Flynn the pass to Forbes. Over Barrett. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
All right, let's go over the first half now and highlight the opposing forces who stood out.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not selling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A 3 from Leonard. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Whiteside. Siakam inside. He's defended by Randall. Here's Whiteside. Sinks that one from the post.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Pass to Robinson. outside Leonard. Lobbed up there for Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Out left to the wing. Here's Siakam. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Knicks with the lead. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
Now, here's Siakam. 15 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Leonard dishes to Barrett. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. From 13, that shot off, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. Conley against Mitchell. Whiteside, a screen on Conley. Pocket 6. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Here's Barrett. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 17.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Randall finds Robinson. Conley with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Leonard with the steal. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. David Nwaba is checked in for OG Anunoby. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Raptors with the lead. Siakam deciding where to go with it. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Nwaba. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. Whiteside is screen on quickly. Mitchell passes to Van Vliet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Pascal Siakam is second.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered.
New York calls timeout. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
All right, we'll be stepping on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. down for your Northside crew.
Here to see some stats for Barrett. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 17 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Passes it to Quickly to end the drought. Sinks the triple. Quickly's got 6.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here's Siakam. 17 points in the game.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now here's Leonard. D right on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And the first one drops. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Leonard hits them both.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Siakam outside. Misses the 3.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Randall with the bucket.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
It's a floater. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Will it go? Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Leonard. Nwaba defending. Outside for Randall. A 3 from Leonard. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. First in field goal percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Leonard on the wing. Nwaba defending. Leonard with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Flynn. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet attacking. That one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Here's Barrett. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nwaba. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks leading by 3. It's Barrett on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Raptors making a change here. Forbes checked in. Howard's checked in for New York. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Flynn the pass to Siakam. Back to Flynn. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson a screen on Flynn. And that one's good. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Flynn. And again, no good by Toronto. The Knicks with the lead. Howard kicks to Quickly. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Toronto shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. They double team Siakam. Outside Flynn. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Flynn's got 9 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Driving the lane, and Barrett slams it in.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
Here is Forbes. He's got 5. Some solid defense from Robinson.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And that one's good. Quickly. He's got 10.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Siakam against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's Siakam. The Knicks making the shot. Flynn with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Anunoby is checked in for the Raptors.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Flynn. He's got 9. He's looking for Boucher and finds him.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And it's Conley with the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's a screen by Chris. Conley into the lane. And it's good. 2 points. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Flynn. Can't connect from short range. Boucher against Conley. The pass to Chris. Over Flynn. And again, it's New York.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And so here's Toronto, following the score by New York. Flynn misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Barrett gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 17. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Nwaba hits the three-point bomb.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Inside, shoots from 12. Chris can't hit. Raptors trail by 10. Flynn the pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Boucher with a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Mwaba missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Toppin. Over to the left wing. Now here's Conley. Nwaba defending. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here is Forbes. Boucher with a screen on Barrett. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Marquise Chris. Toppin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Conley, and it's Barrett at shooting guard. Now, here's Mitchell. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Whiteside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. New York leading by 8. Pass to Chris. Dishes it to Barrett. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet against Leonard. Now here's Mitchell. Knicks with the rebound. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Barrett against Boucher. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first. And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Barrett at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Knicks leading by 10. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Toppin can't get it to go.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. Putting consistent pressure on this defense, just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Nifty move. Siakam misses. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Barrett against Mitchell. Pass to Chris. Kicks it to Conley. Off target from three-point range. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto, trailing by 10. Van Vliet against Barrett. Mitchell looking it over. Driving in. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
It is still Raptors ball.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Marquise Chris. And Julius Randle subbed in for Toppin.
Julius Randle.
Here is Whiteside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Robinson a screen on Anunoby. Here's Leonard, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. From the inbound. Raptors trail by 10. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Barrett. The pass to Conley. It's Robinson high post. Whiteside's there. Barrett wide open. He fires. New York no good that time either.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Siakam against Robinson. Siakam's shot is off. New York leading by 10. Barrett kicks to Conley. Pass to Leonard. Randle a screen on Whiteside. Ring shot on the way. And it's Leonard again missing. The Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Van Vliet passes to Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. New York moving the ball around. Outside Conley. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew! Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew!
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Raptors trail by 13. Siakam outside. Pass to Mitchell. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
It's hard to intimidate Whiteside because he's usually the guy on the end doing the intimidating.
Anunoby against Leonard. And he drives in.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. It's a 14-point game. Siakam outside. Passes it to Van Vliet. Whiteside, a screen on Barrett. Van Vliet with it. Robinson picks him up. Barrett against Whiteside. Right side, Conley. Here's Randall for 3. Barrett. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
David Nwaba is checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
David Nwaba.
Raptors trail by 14. Siakam outside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Here's Barrett. He dishes it to Randall. Back to Barrett. Into the lane. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Now Nwaba. Siakam outside. And here is Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside is screen on Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Raptors trail by 16. And Nwaba has it in the corner. He kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Leonard with the bucket.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Leonard. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Shoots over Anunoby. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his third. Go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Leonard with no one around. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. Conley against Mitchell. Here's Siakam. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Conley finds Leonard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on Fred VanVleet. What's the status, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors' head athletic trainer. He suffered a strain in his neck, and he told me that it's really stiffened up on him. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Now, here's Mitchell. Siakam left side. Shot to stop the run. Robinson with the block. Leonard against Anunoby. Leonard looking over the floor. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Randall against Siakam. Mitchell outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Conley. That's short off the rim.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. Whiteside, a screen on Randall. The offensive rebound. Whiteside against Robinson. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hassan Whiteside, that is nice. The big fella becoming a threat in that area.
Quickly, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Leonard. Anunoby sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Bryn Forbes comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. The Raptors shooting only 31% their offense, really struggling to put possessions together.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Leonard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Barrett. On the wing quickly. Covered by Flynn. To the inside. Here's Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
Both free throws good from Randall. So it's Toronto now. Flynn kicks to Whiteside. Back to Flynn. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the Knicks with possession. Passes it to Quickly. There's a screen by Chris. Quickly the pass to Chris. Now, here's Barrett. Randall with a screen for Quickly. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Randall with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game just back to being easy again, you know, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.